so got it tested, talking into the microphone with the stuff and the things and the box and... Okay. Earth to people on the internets. Okay, can everybody hear me? Hi, Brandon. It's been a very frickin' long time. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, let's give people a little bit of time to trickle in. This is going to be a bit different from the usual. But yeah, can everybody hear me okay? Hey, Zetherios, can you hear me okay? People are kind of quiet. I want to make sure everything's working okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Good. Excellent. Sounds good. Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I just generally like to do a little bit of a sound test before we get started with, well, actually there's honestly no real start to this stream. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different where it's like I just kind of wanted to hang out with everybody. Maybe play a little bit of music. I can play requests. I can answer questions for people. Just sort of have a conversation. Because honestly, I just kind of want to hang out. And to be more frank upfront with you, my music production streams are kind of boring. And I feel like they were boring because I was just sort of I was so focused on the thing that was making weird noises the whole time that, like, I wasn't interacting with any of you, which I think is a problem. Because like, I honestly want to build a community, and I can't exactly build a community if I'm just staring at my computer the whole time, making weird noises. It's like, and it's also hard for you because it's distracting. Like, you can't exactly have my stream on in the background if I'm making bleepy bloopy sounds, because that kind of distracts from other things. And to take things further, it's like, if we're just kind of and most people don't exactly know what they're looking at whenever I'm doing music production stuff. So it's not super interesting for a lot of people. So as a result, I'm kind of going to go in a bit of a different direction. Just wanted to do something a little bit more chill, just hang out with everybody, see how people are doing, maybe play a little bit of music, and see what people are up to. That's fun. So how's everybody's new year been going? Hey Jupiter, it's been a while. Good to see ya. Oh, that's out of tune. Let's tune it. Tuning apps are helpful. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm getting a text message. Oh boy. I'll check on that later. Where's my tuner app? Here we go. The tuner. And then it boots up and come on. Do you like later? Boop. All right. So yeah, this is the app that I'm using to tune my ukulele. It's pretty straightforward. And yeah, I'm just gonna plunk it down here and then get this thing in tune real quick. That is not an E. Oh, it's set to guitar. That's what. Let's set it to ukulele, 4-string. There we go. Let's tune it. Tune it. This thing is a pain in the butt to tune, by the way. It's like very fiddly. There we go. Good. Success. Badoop. And then once my thing goes on do not disturb mode, my phone goes and it's fun. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got a request. Are you able to play Gymnopedia? What is that song? I've never heard of this song before. What is Gymnopedia? It sounds interesting. I'm sorry I've missed some streams, but I've got the time. But I recently moved to a new place and haven't set up the internet yet. I've been watching them using my phone. Missed this stuff. Aw, well, it's good. I'm glad to have you back, Brandon. It's all good. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. Like if you have to move, if you need to move or anything, like what? Let me rephrase that. I haven't streamed since mid-November. You haven't missed much. um, so it's been kind of it's been a minute. So we'll see. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna. Well, I'm glad to. Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here to chill out. It's. Chill out, chat with you folks. Do you know how to make Portal 2 sounds? Yeah, well, it depends on what kind of sounds you're talking about. Let's see, like, a really basic one is like, one that they frequently have in the, soundtracks are something like this. This is gonna be loud. Turning it down so it's not deafening. Probably helps if we put it into the right box. Come on. Come on. No, that's not it. Here we go. There we go. So Portal 2, one of the things that they like to do a lot is like flat saw waves through a butt ton of reverb. So something like this with like a long decay and then maybe or maybe a lower octave. Something like yeah, so that's a pretty common thing to hear from Portal 2. Go listen to it. It's like a classical song. I'll Google it real quick. I'm not going to listen to it because copyright, but I'm going to at least look it up. Gymnopedia. Sati. Yeah, yeah, I've never heard those songs before, and if they're classical pieces, there's no way in hell I can play them on the piano. I am not that good. Cool. All right. So yeah, glad everyone can hear me okay, and all that good stuff. And yes, there's your Portal sounds. And then there's other ones where they do something like an oscillator sync. Let's see if I can make one real quick for you. Something like this. So like something like this. That's not it. Where is it? That's a very common sort of sound that you'd hear from Portal 2. And then, like, what are some other ones? Oh, they use a lot of glitchy stuff, but it really depends on. And sometimes it's just straight up sine waves where it's just like, let's see. I'm gonna play it. Let's see. See if I can get into the right octave. It's a little too low. Let's see. Yeah, I could play the I could play the whole thing, but that's a long song. So yeah, that's the idea. That's a popular piece. That song is "You Are Not Part of the Control Group" from the Portal 2 soundtrack. Gymnopedia. I'll look into it. Honestly, one of the things I'd like to do is get better at the various instruments I play. So I'd like to get back into playing piano. I'd like to get proper singing lessons, and I'd like to get back into guitar lessons. And I feel like that would really allow me to take my music to the next level. Play any Forest Rain stuff. Let's see. Where did I put that pick? I had a pick somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, what's it? I've never tried to play. I've never. What is this weird show? I've heard about it, things you know, and talk about it every day. Now, I don't. I'm not so good at that one. Let's see. It was a dark day when I. Let's see. Lost my faith. I wasn't the pony I thought I'd be. Yeah, okay, that's hard. That's hard to play. I don't have. I can't sing as high as Forest Rain is. Her voice is way higher than mine, so she's got a better singing voice than I do. But I love her music. She is wonderful and amazing, and I love her to bits. Put the pick here. Beverage. Drinking water is important. Also, I am like directly in the sun, so I am like broiling right now. So, taking off the coat. There we go. Anyway, so how are people's doing? I've been good. Oh wow, that sounds beautiful. Oh, yeah. The piano was relaxing because your day has been the opposite. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your day hasn't been relaxing. Yeah, it's honestly been kind of stressful for me too lately. So I definitely can relate. Let me see if I could know any other piano tunes that are chill. Super low. Yeah, that's not very relaxing. Let's see what's a piano. Let's see. Let's see if I can play this right. Claire de Lune. Oh, hell no. I do not know that one. That is one I definitely want to learn how to play, though. It is a breathtaking piece of music, but I've never figured out how to play that one. Let me see. Let me see if I can try. I think it's like. That's it. That's. Yeah, yeah, I don't know that one very well. I would love to learn how to play that one, just because it's a very pretty piece. Uh, Drinking water is important. Yeah, Rainbow Factory. Yep. Oh yeah, always drink water. It's important. Also, hi Elemental. I don't believe we've met before. Glad to see you. Do you remember Me by Thomas Bergeson? Oh, Remember Me by Thomas Bergeson. I don't know that one, unfortunately. Did your channel change when you reached 10,000 reached 1,000 subs? Um what do you mean by that? So I guess maybe to talk about that, I guess let's think. When I hit 1,000 subs, I don't think it unlocked like so. When I hit I hit 1,000 subs. I think around. Excuse me. Wow, I am just I am just a mess today. I think we hit 1,000 subs around it's either 2016 or 2017. I think it was 2016. And that was back when YouTube didn't really make any changes to their policies in that regard. Now they've made a change such that when you hit 1,000 subscribers and you have X number of minutes of watch time, that's when you get access to monetization. Nowadays, it's like that's so that's what you get there. I think you also get access to the community tab when you hit 1,000 subs. I'm not 100% sure about that. Um, Face reveal when? Shh. I'll get to that. But yeah, good to see you, Cinder. Glad of you to join us. Wow. I am like mixing my platitudes here, and that's not good. Drinking water is important. Inhaling water is very bad. That's not a good thing to do. Anyway, I may be a bit more fluent with the guitar over here. Let's see if I can get that over here without knocking the world over. One moment. All right, let's see. My axe. Pretty thing. All right. Let's tune this thingy. Let's get it in tune, and then we'll kind of go from there. Power on. Let's see how loud this thing is, and see how well people can hear it. Like, see if I need to crank it or not. Okay, tuning up. Okay, so we got that. Can you hear it? Needs a little bit more crunch. All right. bit better. Yeah, so... Oh, people are asking questions. The song from Argo Damon's Remembrance animation. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the song specifically. I just remember the animation being stupidly sad. Yeah, so there's that. What else? Face reveal when? Anyway, oh my god, I am just a mess right now. Sorry. Brookfield Convention. Turn that off. That is Fur Squared, and that is next week, actually. It starts this upcoming Thursday, and I am going to be running some events there, actually. So if folks are going to be going to Fur Squared, I would love to meet you. And then, so, okay, gotta see you later, Zetherios. Enjoy your work, I guess. Beautiful singing. I appreciate it. The air has water stream. Aw, darn it. So I'm going to try and avoid copyright by tuning it weird. But yeah, so what else? Yeah, sorry to see that you're going to be in Florida. That's unfortunate. Sandman. I used to know how to play Enter Sandman. Play Through the Fire and Flames. I think that's this. Yeah, so I mean, I know how to play the main riff that everybody knows. That's. But then I can't shred, so that doesn't work that well. Also, I'm down tuned pretty hard. Where is First Squared at? Brookfield, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's Brookfield, Wisconsin next week over Valentine's Day weekend. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm running 4 events there. I'm going to be running the, I'm going to be running Intro to Fursuiting with Ronnie. I'm going to be running a panel sort of comparing and contrasting the brony fandom and the furry fandom, because I'm a giant nerd. And then I'm going to be doing a home vocal recording on a budget, and let's record a song in an hour, as usual. Yeah, Cinder is apparently from Wisconsin, so they know what they're talking about. Do I have a drum kit? I don't have a drum kit. I've done piano, I've done guitars, I've done vocals, I've never done drums before. I have a friend who plays the drums, and I've played on his kit a little bit, but I am like hot garbage. The closest thing I have to a drum kit is this cajon over here, which I could play that if you folks really want to see me beat a box. a little spicy. You live in a... Yeah, if you live right next to Brookfield, that makes it very easy. It's unfortunate that you're going to be out of town, but First Squared does come every year, so there's always next year. Unless they change things, which would be sad because First Squared is an amazing convention. It's probably my favorite FurCon, I'll be honest. System of a Down. This guitar is not tuned correctly to play System of a Down. Let's see if let me see if I can do something for you. How does it? Where is it? Hang on a second. Where is it? No, I'm not tuned correctly. I could play it out of tune. And then it goes in other directions, yeah. I do love... System of a Down is one of the first bands I learned how to play. But yeah, this guitar is not tuned that way. I would need to play my other guitar, and tune it down a fair bit. This is tuned to B-flat standard, and most System of a Down songs are tuned to drop C or drop D flat. So I'd have, and this guitar can't be tuned up that high, or else the strings will snap. So, because it's a baritone guitar, it can go low, but it can't go high. But yeah, so there's that. But what else is going on? So it's hopefully in the near future I'll have a new job. Nothing's for sure yet, but I have my sugar. Yeah, I don't quite remember that song. But yeah, I definitely am trying to get a new job, and that'll make it easier. And because that's the thing, like once I have a job, like a proper job again, I'll be able to get back into not dropping my pick. Okay, come here. Sorry. Don't drop your picks, everybody. Yeah, got it. Fudge stuff. Crap. Yeah. It's fuzzy. Ew. Terrible. Did I just roll over my cable? There we go. There's hair everywhere because I shed like a dog. Ouch, I just hurt yourself. Oh no, sorry to hear that. But yeah, where was I going? Once I get back to actually having a job again, it'll be easier. It'll weirdly enough be easier for me to make videos because then I won't have to be stressed and doing a whole lot of work in order to like apply for jobs and stuff like that. But we'll see. Don't know how to play the guitar nor have one, but you have a bass with a square wave and a virtual amp, and it sounded very exotic. Oh, let me show you what I got. Wow, that phrasing. So square wave. Let's make a square wave. Turn off this. And then we'll throw an amp on there. And then we've got off. Let's see. Let's try a different distortion. Cube. See, is it like a different one? Glad I'm turning that down. Let's see her hit at full volume. Brace your ears, everybody. Yeah, I'm not going to do that too much because that's how you make the relaxing people sad. Yeah, so I'm just kind of screwing around right now. But yeah, I definitely agree. You can make some fun basses with a square wave. Let's see if I can do this without deafening everybody. Wait, can you hear me? Hello, low men. Good to see ya. I'm just kind of messing around right now. Yeah, I have my pedal on. Make a video, yes. Do you want me to be... How can I be more entertaining for you? What do you guys want me to do to be more entertaining? Was it? I have my my Rainbow Machine pedal on over here. Memes, maybe. Let's see. 1 a.m. Oh, it's very late for you, apparently. Wait, 1 a.m. Where are you if it's 1 a.m.? Is it? Are you like? Would that be like Poland or something? Good to turn that off. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing down the road, sounds bad. What sounds bad about it? I think it sounds cool. It's like it's got a cool echo on it. Ah, close to Poland. Sounds good. Yep. What else? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, is there anything? Do you want me to like show you guys how to make stuff? Do you have any like production questions? What are your goals for 2020? I guess. What are some things you'd like to try out musically or creatively in 2020? Oh, Megalovania. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'd like to do it properly because I think as a millennial, I'm obligated to know at least one meme. So I'd like to maybe incorporate a performance of Megalovania of some kind into some sort of like a live show. Because I am working on doing a live show. It's taking a while because there's a lot of crap on my plate right now. But it is something I would like to do just because I feel like it'd be really funny. That was a joke. All right, fair enough. I'm bad at reading humor. Make that second Portal 2 sound that was like FM synthesis, please. Oh, sure. Give me a second. Switching to let me put my guitar away and then I'll get that set up for you. That shouldn't be too hard. All right, give me a second. Off goes the rainbow machine. Oopsie daisy. And then, trying not to break my guitar in the process of moving it, because that's important. Don't want to break my guitar while moving it. There we go. Because we don't want feedback. All right, let's see what we got here. Feedback. All right. Switching screens over to live stream scene. Badoop. Okay, so we're back over here in the wonderful world of FL. Okay, so how to make this sound. Wrong one. Okay, so this. Let's turn it down. Bass. Bass, bass. Do bass to it, as Andrew Huang likes to say. Okay, so let's explain what's going on here. So we have our first operator here, which is just a saw wave. That's pretty straightforward. So that's just a saw wave, no fuss, no muss. And then if we jump over to this, what we're doing here for the second one, this is also a saw wave. It's the same, basically the same octave. And what we're doing is we're FMing the first saw wave with the second one. And what this is doing is something very similar to a feature called oscillator sync, which is where basically the saw wave of like the wave pattern of one saw wave is re-triggering another saw wave and causing it to come in this weird sort of. Let's see if I can show you. Do I have a wave candy on here? Let's see. Visible. Let's pull this up and then go like frequent. Let's go oscilloscope. There we go. No, oscilloscope. Okay, so. Set this correctly. Okay, so this is set to wave, a saw wave, standard saw wave, no biggie. Can I get rid of the pinch? There we go. Yeah, generic saw wave right there. And then as we go like this, it's re-triggering this wave. And if you do it with a square wave, it sounds cool too. So yeah, that's how that works. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and you could do something similar using our friend Serum over here. Where is Serum? We'll pop this puppy into a doodaddly doo-dude. Go like patunk, and then crack a thunk, and then we have a saw. Crank it. Crank-a-lank it. There we go. And then we set it to sync mode, which is this one. It does the same thing. Come back later because you need to check on your pets like you have a crested gecko? Oh, and you have pet slugs. That is so cool. Oh my god. I have like house plants, so that's about as exciting as my menagerie gets, but that's really cool. Yeah, glad that's helpful for you, Jupiter. That gives you kind of an idea of the world of FM synthesis. And oh yeah, there's a lot of fun little sounds. Let's see what else is cool. Like if you want to make a very basic, like this is one that I'm sure a lot of you have heard before, like video game noises. Like this. It's very. Let's see what's one that's like. Yeah, so that's like a generic. That's what's called a pulse wave, which is basically where you have a square wave that has been pulse width modified, as you can see, like this. This is a normal square wave. And then if you take it like that, it creates what's called a pulse width modify. Just haven't done anything in a while, so I'll just be back. All right, sounds good. That's fun. It's very video gamey sounding. Yes, indeedly doodly. Cool, yeah, switching back. Ba-doop. Oh my goodness, the sun is like, I am covered in the sun. Be right frickin' back. Try not to trip. It's important to not trip. There we go. Cursed day star. Yup. Yarp. I'm just kind of bleepy blooping. Oh, one of your biggest dreams is you could automate those pulse parameters in Citrus. Let's talk about that. Do making stuff. Well, okay. Okay, in Citrus that gets hard. How do you? Because this can't be this. This you can't. Not easily. It's not easy to automate pulse width. But there is a. What's it? There are synths in here that do PWM. Let's see, synth string, blah, 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 pure PWM. Okay, so let's see, how is this one doing it? Let's look! This is just a square wave otherwise. What is this one applying? What is this one modifying? So this one is modifying number 2, so it go like that. So we have a saw here, a saw here. Ah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so Fuzzball, how you doing? Okay. You want to eat your chicken. Good for you. Okay, so yes, let's look and see what we got here. Okay, so what's basically going on here is, oh, look at that cute little wavy wave. That's fun. Okay, so, oh, that's interesting. So they have unison going on, and then they have basically two sawtooth waves that are panned opposite to each other, that are opposite phase, and are thus canceling out to form a square wave. And then what they're doing is they are then FMing this second one with the first one in order to, and this one I think has a LFO on it somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. What is X? What is mod X applied to? Pitch it. Oh, so this is a pitch applied to the pitch of the operator. Oh, interesting. So it's basically FMing. Okay, and then you go. So short answer, Jupiter, there is a Citrus preset that does it for you. And you can turn it off and on easily enough. So that kind of gives you an idea. So yeah, Jupiter, if you wanted to do that, that's how you could do it. Sounds well. It's. Let's see. Am I clipping? I'm not clipping. Well, that's because it's supposed to do. That's kind of what pulse width modulation is. You're taking a square wave and making it go wee wee wee. As you can see. And then if you turn it off, it's just a square wave. Let's turn that up. And then if we turn this back on, let's see. We'll just add a little fun to it. Look at me, I'm Vangelis. Yay, I'm making weirdness happen. Also, while I'm here, do you want to see my favorite new favorite reverb ever? This one here. Let me just put on the piano and then we'll watch it get weird. Okay, so this one was a plugin that I got from This is a plugin that I got from the sort of Christmas giveaway that Native Instruments does every year. It's called Realm, and what you do is it's got all the sort of awesomeness. So let's see. So that's just dry. Sounds very pretty. But then it has all these tools and fun things that you could do. Like you can set the delay time really long. You can make it. Let's make it a little bit louder so people can hear it. And then it also has this feedback thing that allows you to sort of feed the sound back into itself. As you can hear, it's very sparkly. And if you turn it to 100%, then it's full reverb, and then you can even make it go super hard you can even freeze it. Let's see. mind, that's all still just a piano. So yeah, we're making space happen. Yeah, working on a mod that info will be very useful for you. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's fun. Mod for Portal 2. I'm not that good. I was having a gander at some plugins by a developer called GVST, and I found a plugin called Gform, and it's manual pitch and formant shifter. Maybe with a lot of automation, a live glaze vocal effect. Interesting. Yeah, there are some plugins like that where they have basically you can control. Actually, I could probably demonstrate that really at a really basic level using what we have here, using our friend pitcher. So if we set, because this one's not a great example, but if we set it to something a bit harder, then it automatically pitch corrects me to this, and then I can shift the formant by going like this, and now I'm speaking with a different formant live, and I can do some pitch shifting here and down and up and down, and now I'm going to turn it off so I can sound like a normal person. So yeah. But there are ones that are basically like you control the pitch and the formant of your voice independently. The one that I'm thinking of, I think it's called Soundtoy's Little Altar Boy. It allows you to control the pitch and the formant independently of each other. And so Gform, I'll have to take a look at that one. Because like I'm always looking for new vocal effects, and ones that allow me to have some flexibility there might be nice. So yeah, if I could do like live glaze vocal stuff, that could be kind of cool. So thanks for the tip, Brandon. I'll take a look into it. Yeah, Half-Life 2 Borealis. Interesting. I'm not super familiar with that because I'll be honest, I never actually beat Half-Life 2. Turn that down so it's not deafening. Sorry, that's really loud. And then it also has this option for what they call cosmic, which is just this huge reverb. There we go. Live artificial harmonies. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's it? There are lots of things that can do. There are a couple things that do that. Pitcher can do that. But yeah, Gform. I'll have to look into that. Because the way to do a live glaze effect would be live artificial harmonies with formant preservation and hard tuning. So if it can do those three things, you can definitely do a live glaze effect. What's the GMS plugin? And if it's true, hack NASA with it. So GMS, I never use it, but it's here. It's this bro here. It sounds cool, but yeah, it's got a whole bunch of. Let's see, does it have? As you can see, it's got kind of a weird setup because I think this is a Max Cluster plugin. But yeah, it's got a whole bunch of different presets that you can use. Let's see, let's try this one. Leads. But But yeah, it's got a whole look at all these sounds. Look at all these sounds. Look at all these basses. It has 58 basses, 104 leads and synths, 33 pads, 8 special effects, and a whole bunch from Wise Labs as well. Synth toy harp. That's amazing. Like, I don't know why people, that's the thing. Like, this synth right here comes with every version of FL Studio, even the Fruity edition. And it has so many different sounds in it, and it sounds real nice. Let's see. Let's pick a different one. That's they have a Leslie. Let's see. Where's the loud? Where's the loud? So that's GMS. I don't always use it just because like I'm not as familiar with this one. I find it a little bit weird to use relative to Harmor and Citrus and Serum here. But it's still there. Every version has it, and every version also now has access to Flex here, which is fun. And this is another very powerful synth. Where's this one going? Let's pick something different. What's Mr. Blubber? That's a great bass. See, that's fun. Like, there are so, like, that's the thing. You don't need to spend a ton of money on other things like, oh, I need to buy Nexus or I need to buy Massive. No, you can just use the ones that come stock with FL Studio and they sound great. So, soapbox off. Apologies. Oh, it's monophonic. Interesting. Let's see. Essential pianos. It's piano pad. That's pretty. I think I just did the lick there. You're welcome. Lots of fun stuff, see? See, and these are all free these are all free synth libraries that come with Flex, or you could just download them, like this one here, Analog Bells. That's fun. It's also loud. Sorry for the problems. Synthwave flavors. Let's see what this is. Land Wanderer. Ooh, that's a bass. Let's see. Oh, it's monophonic. I've fallen in love with Synth 1. It was based on the Nord Lead 2. It can give some wicked noises. I'm not super familiar with that one. But yeah, it's like That's the thing. There are butt tons and butt tons of great synths out there, and they all sound amazing. As I've as Seamless likes to say all the time, if you know enough about what you're doing, you can make anything with anything. Complete start. Yeah. Oh, hi, Voodoo. Good to see ya. Glad you can join us despite the fact that you're late as hell. All right. Anyway, so let's open up a contact. Here we go. Oh, would you look at that? Complete start. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds cool. Okay, let's get rid of it. No, let's try xylopolyphones. Is this stupidly loud for everybody? I think it probably is. I'm gonna turn this down so it's not deafening. Weird plinky dinkies. And then get rid of this. Let's try this music blocks. Oh, the factory selection, sure. Series selection or factory selection? I'm gonna assume factory. Let's do the series. There's a Analog Dreams I remember being fun to listen to. Look at this. Look at this gigantic. This. I'm gonna move this up here, out of the way. It's huge. ASMR shivers. Let's try a preset. Let's see what we got. Bass. How does it feel? Plux, bass. How does it feel? So quiet. Where's that loud? Yeah, that's like a classic. How does it? Live hard tuning is a cool vocal effect, though if a singer is pitchy, it could sound pretty nasty. That is true. Well, that's why, contrary to popular belief, auto tune will not fix a bad vocal. Speaking of which, hard tuning is the best. The best way to do that live is with Antari's auto tune. Indeed, they have boxes for it. So if you could do that and then route it into some sort of harmonizer thing, you could literally do your live Glaze voice. I don't want it to be deafeningly loud, because that's the thing. Like, let's see, how loud is it relative? But honestly, that's not. If it's too loud, please let me know. If anything is too loud, please let me know. Let's see what else we have. What's this one? Snappy sequence. I do like these. These are pretty. Journey to the center. Ethereal Earth. All right, I'll try that one. Close this. Ooh. Let's try bass. Literally what we were just doing. Let's do it. Let's frickin' do it. There we go. I haven't performed that one live in a while. I hope I did a decent job. Yes, that was my song "Expanse," and that's like anytime I have some sort of long swelling pad, I'm like, I have to play this. It's gotta sound good. So good choice, Voodoo. Also, hey, Dry Scale, good to see you. I don't know if you've joined us for these streams before. Thanks for stopping by. Cool. All right. Anyway, so I got a lot of... Oh, thanks, Brandon. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, 10K. I can honestly hardly believe it. I do still have something big planned for that. Stay tuned. But or stay tuned. I'm pointing at my screen. That doesn't do me any good. So stay tuned for that. But I am definitely going to be doing something special for that. So, but it's going to take a little while. Yep, first time, Dry Scale. Thanks for joining us. This thing sounds so pretty. Good choice, Voodoo. Very, very good choice. What's this one? What's this? There is an ethereal earth preset called Mountain Origins. Let's look it up. Let's see. A flute. Where's AB blend? Oh, wow. Let's try big swell. Big swell. Oh, that's fun. Yes. It is quite pretty, Brandon. I definitely agree. Jazzy. Very fun. Cool. I'm going to see if I can turn down some of this reverb. It is like drowning it. What that song is called. Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, there is one called Bilbo Baggins, isn't there? Leads, pads, strings, textures. There is one called Bilbo Baggins, isn't there? Oh, but they all have cool names. Cyclic behavior, water therapy. Let's try that. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so the left one is apparently out of tune. Yeah, so this is apparently tuned to the third of this major chord, which is weird. Because I'm currently pressing C, but it is playing A flat. But it sounds dope. Definitely not something that you can play. Yeah, it's definitely something you're going to have to... Let's see. Okay, I kind of want to do something. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's see how well this works. All right. We're doing it. We're doing a thing. We are doing a thing, and it's gonna be weird. So let's try it. Let's see if I remember how to do this. It's like super slow tempo. So and then we go. Yeah, I'm getting ideas because I'm remembering the song that I made a long time ago. And then it was, then it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think it goes like that, and then it goes back to here. So let's see if I remember how to do this. Where's the whistle? Gotta find the whistle. And then it's this one. There it is. Angelic whistle. Here it is. That is super high pitched. So we go. That's too fast. Double it. I am like on a roll. I want to do a thing, and it's gonna be a thing that is stuff. Alt. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Cool. All right. So like this. So it's gonna be, and then we have that, and then we have this queued up, and then. Too slow. And there we go. How do you come up with a chord progression? Petty stuff. I hear cool arps in the background. You need to add an arp now. Sorry, Hallow. I'm just kind of maybe I don't know. I don't necessarily want to make a full-fledged song right now because I'm just kind of screwing around. But like, I mean, we could make a thing if you guys want to make a song together. That might be more fun than just I'm gonna do a thing and then bleh. And so, but yeah. How do I come up with chord progression? So the thing that I was just doing right now, the stuff that I was doing earlier, those were both songs that I had written before. So the one I was playing earlier was called Expanse. The one that I just played was called Sunrise on Everest. And so, yeah, those were just pre-existing songs that I knew about. But I just know what chords sound good with other chords, and that comes with practice and experience. Like I tend to like the one, oh, wrong ones. Whatever. Where's the piano? Like if I were to go, good. If I were to go like say, and then. I like that chord progression because it's like 1 and then minor third, minor second, first. The root. No, low passed. Oh, yeah, like low pitched art. Maybe. Okay. I'm just kind of doing stuff right now. It's whatever. So. And then how's that collab? So funny story. There's two of them now. There's the big one that we had done before. That one's kind of taking a back. That one's kind of taking a back seat to. That one's kind of taking a back seat to other projects right now. I do want to finish it, but then there's another song that Voodoo started working on that I did a small contribution to, and it sounds dope as hell, and I cannot wait for to see the finished product. You guys are going to love it. It's so good. And I'm actually going to be contributing part for a video for it. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, so that song that we worked on before, the main thing that needs left is we need to write lyrics for it, and then record those, and then mix it. Then it's done. So it's like 85% of the way finished, and then so that'll probably happen once both of our schedules free up a little bit, because I'm focusing on other work right now. I'm focusing on a different collaboration project right now, and that one, it's not because I don't like Voodoo. Voodoo is the best. It's because this one is on a tight time frame. I need to get this other collaboration project done by next week. So, Aragor the Kind-Hearted. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hello, seems like it's been some time since your last stream. Glad to see you back. Yeah, great minds think alike. Yeah, it's been about, math serves me correctly, about 2 months since my last stream. Yeah, I have been busy, and I've been traveling. I've been going through some crap, unfortunately, but it's hopefully going to be getting better soon. I have an eye out. I have my eye out for a couple new places to potentially work. And if I'm able to get those gigs lined up, things will get a lot more stable going forward. And that'll make it easier. The small song in between, that one wasn't going to be complex. No complexity here. Will be done quickly. Just something small. Yeah, so funny story. Voodoo just kind of was gonna I'm gonna do a spacey, cool, warpy thing. And then it ended up evolving into this large, elaborate piece with his guitar and these really pretty lyrics that made me cry when I heard them. And now it has we're doing a whole music video. It just kind of blew up in the best possible way. So you write the vocal melody before writing the lyrics. Yes, 9 times out of 10. Well, sort of. So I started doing this I started doing it properly with The Queen's Revenge, and I've been kind of applying it after that. There's a songwriting checklist that I go through, and so you write the general theme that you want the song to be about first. General themes, general expressions, stuff like that. You write that first, and then you write your melody. And then you write lyrics to fit the melody, because it's easier to write the lyrics. No, it's not easier. It makes for a better product if you write the melody first. So for instance, if you write the lyrics first, then you really have no concept of how the lyrics sound in the context of the song. And that's a problem, because you end up with lyrics basically lyrics that look good on paper but don't make sense for the song, which that's a problem, because it needs to make sense rhythmically and melodically with the song, which is why if you tend to just write the lyrics first and then put the song and that without thinking about the melody, then you tend to end up with like, it's very common to see like just couplets of like just block lyrics that don't really make sense rhythmically. They're kind of uninteresting rhythmically or melodically. So it's like you think of the rhythm and melody first, and then you stick lyrics into the slot. All right, see you later, rascal. And yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's the thing, Aragorn. Things have been kind of tricky lately. But I'm on the right path. I'm not out of the woods yet, but I am on the right track, and I'm making strides towards improving things. And that will hopefully mean that I will have a better thing going forward, which will make it easier for lower stress levels, better, more energy after work and stuff like that, to be able to focus on the things for you guys. And that will because like I have plans for this channel, but I talked about this in the video that I did recently. I have plans for this channel, but I need to I'm going to be taking my time at building them up. I'm not going to be trying to cram too much stuff in all at once, because that's a great way to burn yourself out, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be a lot more careful about like self-care stuff. So there you hear it. That's the trap. If you do that, a small spacey project about space being cool will end up being one of your most elaborate projects ever, unintentionally. Absolutely. I have a song like that literally turned it's still not done yet. It started out as like this. I didn't come up with that. That's a song called clapping music. Yeah, it's literally just a pattern of. And then if you have you have two people doing that. You have one person doing that, and the other person sort of gets gradually out of sync with it. And that creates a cool sort of phasing beat back and forth. It sounds really cool. It's called clapping music. It was written like in the 70s or something like that. So I decided to create my own version of it. And I was like, okay, so let's make this interesting. And then so I added this sort of polyrhythm on top of it. Okay, now that we need to make the song long enough to make it so that the polyrhythm loops back around correctly. Okay, cool. Now the song is like 8 minutes long. That's boring. How do we make the song more interesting? Now the song has 5 movements in 5 different keys and 4 different genres. It's ridiculous, and it's still not done yet. Help. Yeah, that's understandable. Better pace yourself than burn yourself out. Absolutely. Yeah, it is really important to not burn yourself out. I've learned that. I'm learning that the hard way. It's also not just burning yourself out, but finding things that energize you. Because you need to, because like that's the thing. There's a lot of movements to balance. Yes, it's gonna be a challenge, but I'll figure it out. It's kind of a fun little creative exercise. But then, so the thing that I'm really thinking about is like making sure that you find things that fill your cup. Speaking of which, my cup is almost empty, which may mean that I may want to start winding things down, because we've been streaming for over an hour and a half now. That might be how I do it. When I run out of water, then we end the stream. But we'll see. Anyway, so basically, where was I going? Creative things that you got to find things that energize you, because you have stuff that you put your energy into, whether that's your work or a creative project, ideally both, or family or something like that. And you put your energy into those things. But then you also have to find a way to replenish your cup, because if you empty your cup every time, you're not going to have anything left. So you have to do self-care. So things like exercise, sleeping well, eating well, doing yoga, meditating, going for a walk, talking with friends and family, and finding things that like build you up, people that build you up, communities that build you up. And I'm hoping to build a community on YouTube so that we can build each other up. Like, I want to build you up by giving you like cool advice and cool suggestions. And I hope that in return, you can help build me up with things like encouragement or ideas or conversations, or even build each other up. That would be the best thing. It's like you work together and then you can build, like, I'm not always going to be available to answer people's questions, but if you guys answer each other's questions, that's where the real magic happens. This is where the magic happens, and I won't finish this song because I'm gonna start crying if I do, because it's so sad, because they were old. Anyway, ponies. Wow, I came at the end, yeah. Albin 9000. You have like the most popular comment on my like Anthrocon video. So I know your name. I see it pop up all the time. So thanks for joining us. Stream 70% shorter during summer. Playing Minecraft. Yes. Love to help build you up as well. It's the best way to build up communities and songs. I know, right? It's so good. And my chair is loud. And oh my God. I just... yeah. Cool. But yeah, there are 8 people on the stream right now, and that makes me so happy because I usually don't get this many people. I am so glad to see, because like usually like when I'm doing music production, it's like, thanks for making you a furry. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's like, well, honestly, it's not really my fault. Like, it wasn't me who did, like, yes, it was my video, but it wasn't me. It was Telephone and Tayer. Because, like, it was their cute and silly antics that have turned thousands of people into furries. It is, they're the real movers and shakers, especially Telephone. She is... And she's the one. She's like YouTube goals because she has like 100,000 subscribers, so she's doing real well. So yeah. Anyway, I mean, like, my goal is not a subscriber count. My goal is not a number. Yeah. My goal is not a number. My goal is to build a community. However big that community is, I'll be happy. I just want to have a community of people who work together and help each other and make each other and build each other up and inspire each other. That is the coolest thing, and that's something that I really want to strive for, because like I think that's how we really make a difference in the musical community, or the fan communities that we're a part of, because I want to help fan people. I want to help fans create the projects that they want to create. And yeah. Elijah Ben, hey, how's it going? Oh, Telephone will be at Denver? Good stuff. That makes sense because it's relatively close. I think she lives in Arizona. Yeah, I've never been to Denver. I'd like to go to it at some point. I've heard nice things. Rip Wooden Toaster. In what sense? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Unless something happened. Because, I mean, like, he is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Oh, yeah, he's kind of moved on. He's part of a record label now, and so he doesn't really do pony stuff anymore. So it's whatever. It's unfortunate. To Denver? That might be hard. the biggest obstacle, so the obstacles are twofold. One, um, I currently still don't have a job, so I can't do that. I can't go to cons until I have a job because I need to be able to pay the bills and stuff like that. I'll be all right for now, but I'm trying to be very careful with my spending. So yeah, there's that. And the other thing is the fact that Denver is a plane ticket con for me. And I unfortunately only go to one plane ticket con a year. And so I need to be very choosy about the ones that I go to. And unfortunately, the list is kind of long. Like, I definitely want to go to BLFC. I'd like to go to Eurofurence. I don't even know. It's suspicious that he waits 4 years. I mean, like, that's the thing. He's making music. He's just not making music on his old YouTube channel. He just does his own thing now. He commented on one of my videos, a couple of them actually, so he still exists as a person. I love the internet. I've somehow managed to find the majority of Glaze's vocal stems lying around on audio archive websites. Just need to come up with a decent idea to remix one of them. Yeah, it's cool. Like, there's so many awesome resources out there. I love it. Yo, Shell, I've heard that some people cannot picture things in their head, like no visual imagination. That sounds like it's probably something like a cognitive disorder, like some sort of challenge that people face where it's like the brain area in their mind, it makes it so that they lack the ability to visualize. That makes sense, because I mean, like, there are various mental things that happen. Like, if you have an injury back here, you can make it so that you lose the ability to recognize faces. There's literally a cognitive disorder called amusia, where you lack the ability to perceive sound as musical. There are all sorts of things like that, like because of how the weird connections or misconnections in your brain happen. Like, if you like the most fascinating one of the most fascinating ones is like phantom limb, where it's like if you have a limb amputated, those brain connections have nothing to point to anymore, so they connect to adjacent areas in the brain, which causes you to feel that part of the limb on other parts of your body, which makes your brain hurt and causes pain. That's phantom limb. It's fascinating. But yes, to short answer, I can visualize. I can audiate. I'm very good at visualizing things in my head. What record label? Wooden Toaster is, I think, part of a record label called O Stereo now. I think he's still with them. I haven't checked, but I think that's who he's with. Yeah, O Stereo. That's understandable. Plane ticket cons aren't cheap, unfortunately. Yes, synesthesia. That's a great example of weird brain connections. I am not a synesthete, but I know of people who are, and I find it fascinating, frankly. It's a really cool condition. So, yeah. Yay for neurodivergence. We gotta be supportive of the people with different brains. Just be different doesn't mean bad. Anyway, I don't need to soapbox about that stuff right now. Oh my god, there's 10 people on the stream. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. People just keep showing up, and I'm just talking. Like, I'm not even playing. I'm just talking to everybody, and people keep showing up. I don't know what the deal is. Like, it's weird. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me today. That's really nice. Is this still on Realm? I think so. Let's see. Is it still cranking? Let's see how well this works. People just seem to like podcast streams. I don't know if this counts as a podcast, but I'm glad everybody's here. It makes me really happy to see everyone here, or in the chatty box. It makes me happy because like that's what I want. I want to have. That's the idea. It's like I want people here. Any apps you can make music on iPads. I'm glad you asked. I am a big fan of FL Studio Mobile. It is definitely a good choice. FL Studio Mobile is a good choice for making music on iPad specifically because on phones, the interface for FL Studio Mobile is really, really cramped and it's very hard to work with. But on iPads, you have a lot more space. So definitely recommend that. What are some other ones? I think there's a GarageBand for iPad. I think there's a couple other ones. I'm not 100% sure. You can experience synesthesia on psilocybin, by the way. One moment. I don't doubt you. I think what I'm wondering about is let's see. Double checking stuff. Quick facts. Where is it? Legality. Schedule 1. Yeah, so psilocybin is unfortunately illegal in this country. So, yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, GarageBand. Exactly. GarageBand is a people talk smack about GarageBand. I love it because it is very flexible, it is very powerful. And it's lightweight. It's free. Like you can do a lot with it for free. And I think there is a iPad version of it. So that's cosmic, and then there's airy, and then there's grounded, which is like, oh, that sounds pretty. Oh, that sounds pretty. GarageBand is a pretty good app to start with, especially since it is free on iOS and works well with the OS since it's made by Apple. Yup, agreed. That's why I like it. It's great because it's free. If you want the paid version, it's called Logic. Search it up, $13. 13 quid? Yeah, that's a bit pricey. I mean, like, you're not going to find a lot of free music apps, unfortunately, that are decent. I mean, to be fair, 13 quid, like you can snag that for like, that's like a fourth of a video game. It's not that bad. iPad version gives you more features. $600 iPhone. Yeah. Oh, yes, you're from the UK. Hope things are going all right over there. I know Brandon's from the UK as well. Yeah, $600 phone, $10 app. That's a good point. Yeah, I got the cheapy phone. I have a Google Pixel 3a, and this thing is way less expensive than the Pixel version without the A. Wait, what does this do? Is that? It has presets. Nice. Oh wow. Oh wow. Morph Ice Cave. Haunted. Dark Sister. What's this? Spooky. Very spooky. Large. What's creative? Tuning fork. Let's see. Large echoes. Let's see. Orchestral hall, space place, sure. Let's see, how's it go? Is it? How's this? This is. Like Adam Neely's band Sungazer. Anyway, we like it. Also, I don't think Glaze is dead in terms of internet activity. From what he said on his Tumblr a while back, he still tries, but he's been suffering from some personal issues and a huge creative block. Sounds about right. Yeah, dude worked really hard, probably burnt out. Pixels tend to be overpriced, but the 3A isn't. It is a really good budget phone, I think. Couldn't agree more. Frankly, the vast and overwhelmed, like, most people don't need expensive phones. They are a tremendous waste of money for most people's needs. Love the hallway grand piano effect you got going there. Is Realm free? I don't know anymore. So Realm was originally I got this through a basically if you have a Native Instruments account, which everybody should, because that way you get, if you have a Native Instruments account, every year you get a free plugin. Last year I got this thing. You get a free plugin at Christmas. Last year I got this thing. It's called Faces. It is a phaser and is dope. So that's the idea. Is you get you get a free plugin every year. Where's the thing that? How did it always look that way? You get a free plugin every year, but then you have to feedback a thing. You get a free plugin every year, and then you have to have a Native Instruments account. Last year it was this one. This year it was this one. It was Realm. And yeah, so this is a little too much for someone who just wants to play around with sounds. That's not true. So $50. So if you if you just want to play around, free stuff, there are actually some good free ones. Epic Verb is a great choice for a free. It's called Epic Verb. It's a great choice for a free reverb plugin because it's got lots of different options, and it's analog sound, analog-ish. Reverb is never analog, but it's like analog modeled or hardware modeled, and so it sounds really pretty. It's nice. Epic Verb, would recommend. Free iPad music apps you would recommend. What's the one? What's the one that comes with? I don't have it anymore. What was the one that comes with the C-board? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Voodoo's right. If you want something free, get Native Instruments Complete Start. Agreed. There are these things. This library, and this library all came with Complete Start. And so they're all really good, and they're free, and they sound great. Definitely would recommend. Try chords with reverse delay. That would sound cool. Let's see. Let's see if I can do a reverse delay with this thing. Let's see. Oh. See, train. That's the wrong plugin. What am I clicking on anymore? I want this. Turn that off. So that's kind of a reverse delay. You like Portal 2? Absolutely. One of my favorite games of all time. It is a very, 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 very good game. But yeah, so yes, Epic Verb is great for people who want a free reverb plugin that is very flexible and very useful. But $50 for a reverb plugin is not bad in my opinion. Realm is very nice because it has lots of options and can do lots of cool stuff. Another one that's fantastic for $50 is Valhalla Room. That one is another very, very flexible reverb plugin. Would recommend. I don't know as many about free iPad music apps, but what was it? There's a thing. It was called Noise or something like that. The Rolly Noise app or something. That might work. Yeah, I don't know much about iPad apps because I'm an Android user, so I can't help you a whole lot there. All right. I think with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Unfortunately, what was it? Going now. See you later. See you later, the Directed Cut Project. Nice meeting you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think I am going to wrap it up here. Replica XT is also good. Good to know. Replica XT. Recommend. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I unfortunately have to get going. I'm meeting up with some friends tonight, and as part of that, we're going to be doing dinner, and I am flippin' starving. So yeah, I think I need to go eat. Anyway, it was nice hanging out with everybody today. I'm probably going to do these every 2 weeks or so, give or take, depending on how things shake out. And yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Just kind of chill streams, maybe doing something a bit more relaxed, or taking requests for stuff. Yeah, hope you have a good day too, Aragor. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And yep, see ya. Yeah, see ya, everyone. And until next time, have fun and keep making sound.